let's talk about how you would build a case for using Agile and doing something different. I often ask people to think about the best project that they've ever been on. Even if that's not the current project they're on, or with their current boss or their current placement, right? But if you think about the best project you've ever been on, here's what people come up with, right? They come up with things like there was shared alignment on what our goals were. There was commitment to solving the problem as a result of those shared goals. And that commitment was shared by the sponsor, the subject matter experts, the team, and the relevant stakeholders. Right? They had the right information and the right resources and the right timeline in order to deliver. They got input along the way from learners. They themselves learned about their craft as well as the topic, and they enjoyed working because people were committed and had great communication with each other. Those are the kinds of things that people tell me about when I ask them to think about their best project ever. And you might think about those as well, like what is the best project ever? So then, right, this quote like just really struck me at my core when I started learning about Agile methods, because I also was having freakouts, working really, really late hours, struggling to deal with change and incomplete information. And I stumbled upon Agile methods and I thought, oh, this is incredible. And Kent Beck, who's one of the founders of the Agile movement, describes it this way, right? Do more of what works and less of what doesn't. So all those things that we think about when we think about the best project ever, instead of them being accidental, we actually have specific techniques to bake those things into how we run our projects so that every project might be the next best project ever, which seems shockingly both brilliant and elemental at the same time, right? So this is one of those things that if I could put a quote on my wall, this would be it, right? And yet here we have this model, this ADDIE model, right, that makes some of these smart things difficult. In the ADDIE model, I'm not evaluating to know if it was any good until the end. I'm doing, right, this is designed in a world in which I'm doing all of my thinking up front. In that analysis and design phase, the thinking being that if I've thought everything through, I mitigate the risk of change. Except we all know that change happens all the time, even midway through development or even midway through the implementation. What's more, I'm often in a model shaped like this, I am implementing something I have not yet tested to see if it will work. That is a little bit scary.